right, how are we doing tonight? Hopefully, everybody is having a good night. We got a lot of sports on tonight, so I think surely to goodness everybody's having fun. The return of football, finally, we've got good U.S. Open tennis on. We have got, what else is on tonight? I guess some NBA might be on. I didn't watch any of that, but I'm going to say probably. And yeah, but tonight we have got one break on tap, and that's going to be Donruss Football 6-box third of a case. What we will do is go over a little information to get everybody on the same page. So while everyone's getting in and getting settled, I'm going to get started with that. Feedback is automated on eBay. Anytime you leave positive feedback for me, you are instantly going to get the same in return. So yay, automation. The one thing eBay does well, right? And of course, always appreciate you being here. So sending you a big thank you for joining me tonight and spending a little time bidding, breaking, and chatting with me. We are taking a look now at what's coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow is the release of Mosaic Football, and I stupidly decided we'd just go for it and break the whole 12-box case. It's a really big case. It's going to take us forever, and I'll be sorry that I did that when I sort it, but I'm going to be happy that I did it when we break it. So there you go. So that'll be tomorrow night, and it's going to be loose boxes in a 12-box case quantity. Saturday and Sunday are both off nights. We're going to come back on Monday night starting a tad later than normal, 9:15 Eastern instead of 9. We're going to break another case of Valiant Football. Then on Tuesday, we're going to break another half case of Topps Chrome Baseball Jumbo. And yeah, that's all the news there is about that. Shipping-wise, what we are working on tonight should be out the door and on the way to you approximately Monday. As always, if I can get something out sooner than the date you see on the screen, I will gladly do so. And it is always kind of considered plus or minus a day. So that's an estimate. Could be a day sooner, could be a day later. Monday, my best estimate. And of course, everybody's going to pull cards of some sort in here, so we don't need to worry about consolation cards. I think everything was paid, maybe with the exception of one team, but it was a low dollar team. And I don't know that I even am going to even care to fool with it, honestly. So for 20 bucks, I think I'll just move on. I get tired of dealing with all this unpaid stuff. I know you guys do too. So let me just mark it real quickly that it's unpaid on the spreadsheet just for reference. And then we're going to switch right back into it and keep on rolling down the road here. And give me 1 second. Almost done. Yep. Okay. All right. So let's pick back up now where we left off, now that I have that fixed. So it is a 6-box 1/3 case break of 2020 Donruss Football, and these again loose boxes from a shared case, as would have been noted in the listing description. Ended tonight on eBay the same night that we are breaking it, which is Thursday night, the 10th of September, and the return of the NFL for this year. Woohoo! Team names are on the left-hand side, winning bidders cross from each team on the opposite side, with the exception being the Patriots, and the person who bought them did not pay for them. And yeah, that's it. Now we're ready to get underway. So, all right. One tiny little thing I still have to do, and that is adjust the focus. So you will notice that your background is going to get a little blurry. That's on purpose, so don't worry about that. We care about seeing the cards. We don't care about what's in the background, right? That's the way I look at it anyway. So Nick is here. Hey, Nick. And so is T. Cassidy. Hi, T. Cassidy. And Jay Allen. Jay Allen, you said you're having issues. What issues are you guys having? I am watching it right now on the iPad in the same way that you would watch it, like as a regular user, not as me. And I am seeing it work okay. So can you guys tell me what issues you are having? Jay Allen says he's hearing background 4 times in a row. All right, well, that definitely shouldn't be happening. We've got it's the exact same settings as normal. Is everybody having that? No. Justin says he's not having any problems. And I'm not having any problems. But it looks like maybe Joe and Jay Allen and Adam are. Jay Allen says it's freezing. Here's what I'm going to suggest, Jay Allen. You know the drill on this. If you're in the app, close the app and open it back up again. If you are using the website, as in you typed in youtube.com, then I would ask that you simply refresh your page. You know, exit out, type it in again, refresh it, and go that route and see if that fixes it. Nick says he's not having any problems. Neither is Jason, neither is Justin, nor am I. So I'm thinking, guys, those of you who are having some problems, maybe if you follow those guidelines and try to refresh it or close the app and reopen the app. Jay Allen says his is still jacked up. Is the rest of your internet working okay, Jay Allen, on other websites? And if you're using the app, try going in through your browser at www.youtube.com. And if you've gone in that way and that's the one giving you problems, then try going in through the app. I am in through the browser. I am not in through the app and not having problems on my side. Sean said the spreadsheet was a little blurry at times. That definitely happens to people sometimes, and I know that can be fixed by refreshing the page or closing and opening the app, because I've had people tell me that in the past, so we know how that works. Bill's Cards says you finally got your bills. All right, well, let's see if we can now get some hits for them. One thing I did forget to tell you, we're looking for one autograph, one memorabilia card per box, and in those little tiny letters down there, it also says on average. So here's what on average really stacks up to mean in the real world. It means occasionally they mess up and don't give us a hit that we are due. And of course, that is a little CYA for them if that happens. And the other thing that it means, and this happens more often, is that sometimes they replace one of our hits with a rewards point card. If that happens tonight, we will take the rewards point card or cards that we hit and give them out at the end of the break using random.org. I'm getting a little stack of sleeves out here. Give me 1 second for that, and then we'll take a look at what we've got. And the deal is this. We will go a tad bit slower through the first box just to get a feel for what's in here. But there's a ton of base and inserts, and a lot of them are high-numbered inserts. And so we're not really going to dwell on that stuff, but we will look at it a little more closely through the very first box just until we all get a feel for what's what. Now, this, for example, is a press proof. And we're going to find plenty of them. They're generally going to have a red border just like that, and they are generally going to be unnumbered. And I feel like I think that is crooked. I think I hit that somewhere along the way. Still looks crooked, but I guess we'll be all right. Doesn't look as crooked. And then the rookies. So these, again, unnumbered, but nice little inserts. And that particular one is Justin Herbert for the Chargers. Now, most of the time on stuff like that is unnumbered, I am not going to call it out once we get past the first box. There's just a Tom Brady, a different look insert, an anniversary, a throwback look insert. Of course, that is regular base. We all know what that is. We'll find a handful of these as we go along, and they are Gridiron Kings. They have kind of a canvas feel to them. Again, unnumbered. If we see one that is numbered, I'll stop and point it out. There's an AJ Green Power Formulas. We'll see plenty of those. Probably unnumbered. Legends of the Fall will also be unnumbered. I'm flipping them over again this first way through just so everybody is clear on the fact that they are not numbered, so that you don't have to just take my word for it. So there's a Travis Kelce, and it is Dominators, and that is much like the rookies in that they're pretty little inserts but not numbered. And what else have we got? Our first numbered card of the night, and this is to 500 for the Panthers with Curtis Samuel. Most of the time on that high numbered stuff, I may just say it's to 500 or whatever. I might say Panthers, but again, stuff that high numbered, we're not going to spend a lot of time on. An Elite Series will find this both for veterans like that one and also for rookies. They are also largely unnumbered. So advertising cards, loads of those. I do generally flip them over so you see both sides, and that's to make sure that nothing is stuck to it, right? Because we don't want to have that happen. Panthers with a press proof for Gross Matos. There's another Elite Series. That one was Saquon Barkley. We haven't seen one of these yet. It's a Hall of Fame inducted card set. And some of these, we'll find plenty of them if I can get the other card detached. Those are just blank little block cards, filler cards, whatever you want to call them. We'll find loads of them, and that makes me very happy. Rated rookies, we'll see a fair number of these as well. Again, that is an unnumbered card, so for the most part, we won't stop on it going forward, but we are now just because I want to make sure that everybody's familiar with what's in this product. And our very first hit of the night is a Nick Bosa, and that's for the 49ers. It is Leather Kings numbered to 25, and that's a pretty thick card, so you got a decent little chunk of relic in there. Jay Allen said, you restarted the phone. Did that fix it or not? Bill's card said he's having some problems with YouTube. Joe says he is, and I don't know why, guys, because most people are not, and some people are. So those of you who are watching, will you please jump in again and let me know who is having problems and who isn't. I am watching live from my side. I have no buffering. I have no issues. I'm okay on my side. You guys are saying the stream is auto-loading. I'm not even sure what that means, but let me ask you this. Are you in the app or are you in the browser? I am using the browser, as in I have gone in to the iPad and I typed in www.youtube.com and went in that way. It says Jim Kelly to 100 for the Buffalo Bills. It sounds to me like this is maybe some kind of YouTube issue, since only some people are having it and other people aren't. What I'm trying to figure out is if it's through the app specifically or not. There's a Stephon Gilmore. That's an Action All Pros insert. First time we've seen one of those come through tonight. It also was unnumbered. A press proof Keyshawn Vaughn. That's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. First time we've seen the Legends series. That's Steve Atwater for the Broncos. First that we've seen one of the Road to the Super Bowl cards. Pat Mahomes, of course, Kansas City Chiefs. Got to raise their banner tonight to kick off the season. And let's see what you guys are weighing in. Justin says he's not on Wi-Fi and he's having no issues. Rick and Matt are having problems. Nick is not. Justin isn't. And Bill's Cards is, and I don't know why. Matt says he's in the app and having problems. Sean says he's on the iPad and not having problems. Okay, guys, so I think that it seems to be that most of you that are having problems are the apps. Some of you are saying that you're having problems in both places, and some of you are, like me, not having any problems at all. So that makes it kind of hard to diagnose. I was hoping we'd be able to definitively know one way or the other. Jay Allen said when you went into the browser, it was fine, but you couldn't chat, but it's still not working for you in the app. There's a press proof Edelman for the Patriots. So if it's the app, it should be doing that on other streams as well. If it's literally a problem with the YouTube app, any live stream that you open right now that is currently live should give you the same problem. And Joe says he's having problems either way, both ways. This is numbered to 50. It is Ashton Davis for the Jets. So I'm looking also at my stats on my broadcast software, and we're all fine there. I mean, no frames are dropping. I've got no connection or stream issues, and all my numbers look good through the broadcast software itself. So, and again, some people are having problems, some aren't. So I'm pretty sure it's not on my end, but I don't know how to fix it for you. That is Justin Herbert, Elite Series Chargers unnumbered. Another road to the Super Bowl. That one, the Vikings and Dalvin Cook. There's more Gridiron, more Legend Series, Ed Reed. First time we've seen one of those. It is a Retro Series, Roger Staubach for the Cowboys. So guys, yeah, I'm sorry. I don't know. YouTube, it sounds like, is messing up for some of you, but not all of you. And unfortunately, since it's not something that is on my end, there's not really any way for me to fix it. But I bet it's super frustrating, and I am sorry about that. The Champ is here. First one of those we've seen. Those will all be Kansas City Chiefs players along the way. And there's the rookies, KJ Hamler. And more little blank cards and advertising cards and all such as that. Matt says, is there anywhere else we stream? No, we just stream on YouTube. I can tell you that, of course, that's a Cam Akers, the rookies. If you prefer, if nothing is working to get it straightened out on your side, there's a press proof Daniel Jones for the Giants and Elite Series Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. The only other thing I can suggest beyond what we've already talked about is, like, if it's really too bad to watch and it's making you crazy, is that, of course, I will upload the break right after we finish it. And sometimes that, YouTube has to process it. So sometimes it might take an hour or two to show up. Sometimes I'm told it takes just a few minutes to show up. But that would be the other option, would be to watch the replay, because it shouldn't give you any problems in that, I wouldn't think, since I'm not having any problems on my side. That is numbered to 500. It's a Kyler Murray for the Cardinals. Bill's card says you're on the lowest quality possible. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm sorry, guys. I just don't know what to tell you. It's not affecting everybody, and it's not coming from my side. And all the tricks and tips I know we've kind of already been through, and I'm not sure what to tell you. I'm sorry. There's Josh Jacobs, the Raiders, press proof. So I don't quite know what's causing it nor how to fix it, but it does sound like that it is a YouTube issue that is, oddly enough, only affecting some people. This is Jake Fromm for the Bills. So Bills cards, that'll make you happy. You've got a relic and an autograph there for your man, Jake Fromm. So that makes you happier, I imagine. You maybe, I don't know if you were able to see it or not, but hopefully you heard anyway. Numbered to 75, our first die cut of the night. That is a hollow foil, of course. It's Brett Favre for the Green Bay Packers. Most of our numbered stuff in here is going to be hollow foil, so that's not terribly unexpected. I wonder if there's, if anybody wants to check it, and you may not want to, and if you don't, that's fine, but I'm wondering if it has to do with an area of the country. Although, no, that wouldn't work either, because Jay Allen, you're in the eastern half of the world, and so am I, so that wouldn't probably do it. I was thinking if it was like all West Coast or all East Coast, which has happened to YouTube before, but I don't think that's it. Bill's card says he turned his quality up from the lowest one, and that fixed his. Okay. Matt says that didn't fix his. And Bill's cards is happy that he finally got his Jake Fromm RPA. And happy that we're changing it to 720 fixed it for him. So there's another thing you can try for those of you who might not have yet. He had the setting apparently on the very lowest quality, and he's changed it to 720, and that fixed his streaming issue. But I don't know that if everybody else, Matt says it didn't work for him, so. Jay Allen, you're using Android. Now see, I'm using Apple. I'm iPad, and I know somebody else that said they weren't having issues with iPad too, but I don't know if everybody else is Android or iPad. But again, I didn't go in through the app. I went in through the browser. So I don't like going in through the app. I don't know why. It just bothers me the way it's set up. It's much easier for me when I'm trying to watch it from your perspective and look at the chat and all the different things. It's easier somehow for me to do it through the browser than it is through the app. I don't really know why. Just always have done it that way. Bill's Cards, you're at Walmart waiting for the vendor to get the football cards out. Nice. Well, you will have to let us know what it was that you find at Walmart. You have to fill us in on what the good word is. There's a Chase Young press proof for the Redskins. Ultimately, all of these press proofs will be sleeved. I'm just mostly not doing it live because of the number of them. It's usually easier just to do it after the fact, but that one I did because I don't know why. Habit, I guess. But they will ultimately be sleeved at the end of the break. I sit here at the table and do all that fun stuff. This man's playing right now tonight. I already had a touchdown the last I saw. It is numbered to 100, and it's a hollow foil for the Texans with Deshaun Watson. Of course, we also had a touchdown for the Chiefs on about a 3-minute drive, but whoops, it got called back. Didn't maintain control. Our favorite call, right? Numbered to 75, there is Cooper Kupp for the Rams. It is a die-cut hollow foil. So far, our hollow foils have been looking pretty good tonight. You know, sometimes they separate from the card down around the edges, but so far tonight they look pretty good. There's a John Hightower press proof for the Eagles. And that is a little rated rookie DeAndre Swift for the Lions. I just happened to see him as he went by. Jonathan Taylor, the rookies. The rookies, Van Jefferson for the Rams. And what else have we got? There's some more Gridiron Kings. There's another Elite Series rookies. That one was Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. We'll see again lots of that stuff. We've got a hit coming. Let me just get that ad card out of the way, and then we'll take a little look here at a Pat Mahomes, what is probably going to be a relic for the Kansas City Chiefs. And it is numbered to 100 for Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs. Bill's Cards, what did you say? You're hoping he shows up. You've been there since 9:30 in the morning. Oh my gosh, man. You've been there 12 hours at Walmart for real? Like you didn't leave in between? That is some dedication because like I would not have waited. I'll tell you that straight up. The Panthers Julius Peppers press proof. And I mean, my guys here, well, first of all, they hardly ever come on the days that they're supposed to come and do that. You know, the merchandisers that are supposed to show up and do it, they hardly ever show up on the right day. And then when they do, it's usually about the same time every day on the days they actually show up. Chase Claypool to 100 for the Steelers with a rated rookie hollow foil. But a lot of times it's very hit or miss here with our merchandisers for both Walmart and Target. There is a press proof D.D. Westbrook for the Jags. Yeah, I always mean to go on to the Walmart website and pre-order them. There's a nice little Joe Burrow rookie Gridiron Kings for the Bengals. And somehow I always forget because they put them out, you know, pretty far in advance, but you don't know exactly how far in advance. You just kind of have to catch it at the right time. And it seems like I never catch it at the right time, so I don't get as much stuff from Walmart and those places as I used to. That was a Justin Jefferson Elite Series rookies that we saw there a moment ago. And there is a press proof for the Packers with Aaron Rodgers. Get our little advertising card out of the way. Throw it over there in my stack of all the others. And there's just an Isaiah Simmons, a regular rated rookie, not one of the canvas type ones. Here is a rated rookie prism. That is Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. Followed by a press proof here for Mike Williams and the Chargers. Elite Series rookies for the Colts, Michael Pittman Jr., who I think we've already seen that card a couple of different times, I believe. Pretty sure we have. There's a Jerry Jeudy, the rookies. And we're about to come up on our hit. And it looks like it's going to be my Pittsburgh Steelers, baby. I see that logo on the back. So Deontay Johnson. If you've got the Steelers tonight, you've got one numbered to 10 with the relic and autograph on a Leather Kings insert. So there you go, Pittsburgh. Behind it, numbered 250, here is a DeAndre Swift hollow foil rated rookie for the Lions. And more advertising. They love to give us those. I'm not complaining, though. I use them a lot. So there is another Jake Fromm. That's a rated rookie. It's got a little bit of that canvas kind of feel to it. Not entirely as much as some of the others did, but we're going to sleeve it up anyway. A Jordan Love, the rookies for the Packers, and this went right out of my hand. Bob Greasy for the Dolphins. He doesn't appear to be any worse for the wear, though, thank goodness. And I tell you what, I better move this little pile of advertising stuff because it's going to end up right in the way of the mouse if we do have to use random later. So we'll just clear that out now and make a new spot to toss those into. All right, Jay Allen says he's out of here and he needs some Titans tonight. So, all right, Jay Allen, I will keep working on the Titans for you, sir. Bills cards, you waited for 8 hours, but you were at another Walmart. No football cards at that one, only basketball and baseball. Ooh, ouch. Oh, you got your black cards and you got a filler. Yeah, see, Bill's cards, he likes getting the fillers too. Everybody likes them because they're so handy for shipping. Everybody always asks me, hey, if you're not using those, can I have them? And oh no. They are like treasure. They're like gold. I love getting those things. So, but I did say usually you end up getting some. Often you get some with your cards when they get shipped. Not always, of course, depending on the way they're shipped and how things flow, but definitely that's what I use them for. So somewhere along the way you end up getting them, I think. Jeff, hi Jeff, how are you? I didn't see you in here earlier. You like that Jerry Jeudy? I'm sure you're talking about the Prism one, right? The Prism rated rookie. Yeah, it was a nice one. It was. Bill's Cards wants an optic preview of Jake Fromm or Zach Moss. Oh, look at that. See, we got you the RPA, and now you got the juices flowing. All right, I'm going to do my best. I will do my very best. Matt, I think that you are right. I think the previews are, again, Panini doesn't really call anything too often a quote-unquote case hit, but I do think they are generally like one per case, but we are, of course, doing loose boxes. We could have one, we could have 6, we could have none. So on the loose box things, you kind of never know how it's going to fall, but for sure, if we can find it, that would be great. And Braden is here too. Hi, Braden. He says he needs some Redskins. We had a Redskin earlier, didn't we? Or did we? Didn't we? I think we did. I've lost track now of what we have and haven't hit. Elite Series T. Higgins. But we will definitely work on the Redskins for you, for sure. All right, numbered 210. We have a Juju Smith-Schuster hollow foil for the Steelers. And more ad cards. Lots of fun stuff like that. And hey, if you have kids, you know, when you get these, you can use all those little codes on there and sign them up to be Super Bowl reporter, Super Bowl kid reporter. There is a die-cut hollow foil Calvin Ridley for the Falcons, and it is numbered to 75, which I think most of those die-cuts are numbered to the same thing. There's Laviska Shenault. That is the Jags. It was one of the rookies inserts. And someone was asking for a Titan. Well, I think we're going to take care of you. It is Darrington Evans on the rookies card set with an autograph for the Titans, numbered to 299. So there you go. The Mojo kicked in and answered for you real quickly there for the Titans. Jay Allen said, you just checked another live stream and it's doing the same thing to them. Yeah, so it's definitely a YouTube issue of some sort then. That's what I said. I thought if it was doing it with mine for some people and not for others, that it had to be a YouTube thing, you know. If it wasn't any of the other things we tried, which it wasn't. There's an Andrew Thomas for the Giants, press proof. But it is odd that it doesn't affect everyone, isn't it? Wonder if it is just like Android versus Apple. That would seem weird if it would be that, but I guess it could be something with like the App Store and Android, and not the iTunes Store. I don't know. I really have no idea why it would affect only some people. But anyway, at least that solves the mystery. It is definitely a YouTube thing, which we pretty well had determined. There's a Chase Claypool, the rookies. Woohoo, passing the torch. Now these, again, are things that are typically kind of, I'm going to call them unofficial case hits because Panini doesn't technically call them that. I don't either, but they are things that when you find them do tend to come out maybe around once per case. And this is a passing the torch. I've got Will Fuller for the Texans on one side, Andre Johnson, the Texans on the other, and it's numbered to 199. And these come out a little less frequently than other cards. And that one, of course, dual relics. Occasionally you can get those that are dual signature, but that one, dual relics. A Jarvis Landry press proof. And what do we have here? There is a rookie Gridiron Kings for the Broncos with KJ Hamler. Numbered to 100, it is a hollow foil Correa. That is for the Titans. And advertising card. Bill's card says he's getting greedy. Well, there you go. Bill's cards, you also said you saw a Jordan Love optic preview card out of one box. Wow. That somebody just got really lucky if that came out of just, I mean, you know, one box. The odds were not in your favor, but it worked out that way. Terry McLaurin Redskins press proof. I mean, it's like somebody's got to hit them, right? You need a Jerry Jeudy autograph, Jeff. All right, we'll try to work on a Jerry Jeudy autograph for you. Numbered to 85, there's a Harrison Smith hollow foil for the Minnesota Vikings. Elite Series rookies, Cam Akers. The Rams, if I didn't say that, I'm not sure if I said that or not. Chase Claypool, and that's a press proof for the Steelers. And what else did you say over there? Steelers, Chiefs, Bills, and 49ers. Where are the hits? Well, the Steelers have already had a couple of different hits. I mean, you had the autograph relic numbered to 10, and then I think you had some numbered cards in there as well for the Steelers. And Kansas City's already had a Pat Mahomes hit, and Bills have already had the Jake Fromm hit. So, yeah, I mean, I think they've had some pretty okay hits already. And actually, I think the Niners hit something too. I can't remember what. Numbered to 500, that is Odell Beckham Jr., a hollow foil for the Browns. So yeah, all those that you named off, I think actually have already come across something in here. A press-proof Aaron Donald for the Rams. And there's A.J. Dillon, the rookies for the Packers. Matt says if he could just watch 5 seconds without buffering. I know, man. I'm so sorry. I mean, I can't isolate why it's happening to only some of you and not others. The only thing we've isolated so far is that it's definitely a YouTube issue because Jay Allen went to check some other streams and found that it's giving him problems the same way. And he also, of course, said he could go in through the browser, not through the app, and not have problems, but then couldn't chat that way. So a canvas Michael Pittman Jr., the rookies for the Colts. So yeah, something funky going on tonight. Mostly app related, I think. The Jets press proof Sam Darnold. Although I'm still not sure if it's maybe just Android and not Apple devices. That would seem super bizarre, but I guess it's possible. Oh, Bill's card said somebody asked what the hits were and you were naming them off. I said, oh, well, no wonder when you said, well, that makes sense because I was like, dang, I think all those you're talking about are the hits. I read it wrong. I looked over there and I thought you said, where are the hits? And you must have said, were the hits. And I just, I'm glancing because I'm multitasking and I guess I just read it wrong. And I thought you said, where are the hits? Instead of were the hits. Oops, my bad, man. All right, well, thank you for answering that for whoever asked, because I didn't even see who asked it, honestly. Jeff said, just pull him some fire. He's not. He says he'll live with the buffering if we can just pull him some fire. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm sorry. I know it's frustrating when that happens. I have been on the receiving end of that before, but unfortunately, I can't blame Spectrum this time. If I could blame them, I could have fixed it on my side, but since this one is a YouTube thing, it's out of my hands. I can't even bash Spectrum, which is, as you know, one of my favorite things to do. But lately, I will say this. Lately, they have been pretty good. I haven't had a lot of internet problems from them in a while. I should knock on some wood there yeah, I shouldn't have even said that out loud. But boy, when I do have them, they're always ridiculously hard to get fixed. So fortunately, we haven't had to go down that road in a while. So maybe they've got their act together now that they've got some competition in our market, which, oh no, eventually I might switch over to. It's called MetroNet. I don't know a lot about them, but they just came into my area of town a month or so ago, so I'm gonna have to check them out. Javon Kinlaw, that is for the 49ers, and we've got ourselves a little prism there for the Niners, and a rookie card, of course, for Kinlaw. And Bills are on fire tonight. Here's a press proof Jake Fromm. So Bills are doing pretty well for Jake tonight as far as pulling him goes. So Bills cards is happy about that. We have got a gold hollow foil. This came out of the bottom, so I wanted to show you the other side of it. A gold hollow foil die cut Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts, and it is numbered to 25, and it's also a press proof. So there was a lot going on with that card. Elite Series rookies A.J. Dillon for the Packers. And what else? Nothing else too interesting out of that little stack. Well, they're all interesting, but some more so than others. press proof Darius Leonard, the Colts. And a little block. That doesn't matter to us too much. There's a Jalen Reagor, the rookies for the Eagles. A press proof that is Kyle Rudolph for the Vikings. Number 2/500, a hollow foil Emmitt Smith, throwback Cowboys. And the rookies Gabriel Davis down there on the bottom for the Buffalo Bills. And let me have just 1 second here. Get a new little stack started over there. Bill's card says, am I ever going to open the boxes in the back? I have no idea. I usually set them back there because they fill up the space nicely, and it's something interesting to look at. Now, one of them's empty. This playbook is empty. It's just sitting there. I saved it as an empty box because I needed something that was that size to slide in there. So it's already empty. But the rest of them, I don't know. I mean, I might eventually at some point. Or then again, I might not. You never know. Sometimes I open them myself. Sometimes I get, like for the longest time, I had some Topps Sapphire back there for a while. It says Logan Wilson, the Bengals. It's numbered to 105. It's a hollow foil for Cincinnati. And, I mean, I knew the price on it had gone way up. I didn't have it in a case quantity. I had only picked up a few boxes from Topps. I don't remember now, 4 or 6, something like that. There's a Joe Mixon press proof for the Bengals. And people would ask me about them, and I really hadn't decided what I was going to do with it. I really didn't know if I was going to open it myself, if I was going to break it. I don't know. I was ambivalent about it, I guess is the right way to say it. For the Rams, we have a Jack Youngblood signature. That is Throwback City, and it is numbered to 10. It's on a sticker and headed to LA and the Rams. There's a press proof Devin Bush that is numbered to 100 for the Pittsburgh Steelers. And an Elite Series rookie Devin Duvernay. So eventually somebody offered me an obscene amount of money for those boxes of Sapphire. And so I said, okay, and I sold them. But that made the decision for me mainly because it was an obscene amount of money. There is a Chase Claypool canvas rated rookie that goes to Pittsburgh, the Steelers. But it's all just odd lot stuff, you know. That's what's hard to do. You got to either do mixers with it or something like that. So Lynn Bowden Jr. press proof rated rookie Raiders. He has, of course, subsequently been traded, but obviously was Raiders on that card, so that's where it goes. For the Eagles, this is Brian Dawkins, and it is a pretty good looking relic, and it's numbered to 25, Canton Kings, and we managed to get 4 colors on it. I mean, and it's Brian Dawkins, so if you got the Eagles, I would like that if I had the Eagles. Rookie Gridiron Kings, Michael Pittman Jr. for the Colts. And there's Rookie Gridiron, another Joe Burrow. We'll sleeve him up in a minute. I already had this stack in my hand. That's a rated rookie, Zach Moss. It's also a canvas. The rookies, Antonio Gandy Golden. Excuse me. A little allergy action there. And that is a press-proof Stidham for the Patriots. Elite Series rookies. Behind that is Brandon Ayuk for the 49ers. Now I'm going to sleeve a couple of these up real quick because they're sitting there. They were ultimately going to get done anyway, so we're just going to do them right now because I needed to do the Joe Burrow anyway. So we'll just do them all real quickly, and the rest we'll do after the break. Alrighty, so we are getting ready to open box number 5 is what we're working on here at the moment. And of course, Mosaic football coming tomorrow. That one will be a beast. There are so many cards in that break. It will take at least a couple of hours to break it, I expect. I think it's something like 1,800 cards in the case. I mean, it's like an absurd number of cards. I don't know why they have to put so many. I mean, it's one thing if you have that many and they're all like great and they're hits and whatever, but a lot of times they're just filling it up with base and you kind of go, why do you have to have that many? but they do. Anybody happen to be watching? I hope surely somebody is watching Chiefs Texans. Anybody want to share the score? The last I saw it was 7-zip Texans, but that's been a while ago. I had it on in the background while I was working on invoicing and all that fun stuff. Mohamed Sanu for the Patriots. And it is numbered 210. So, Patriots, of course, was unpaid tonight, but I bet you they'll pay it now. Numbered to 500, Jason Witten and the Raiders with a hollow foil. There's Elite Series Rookies Cowboys, CeeDee Lamb. A press-proof KJ Hamler. The rookies Lynn Bowden for the Raiders. There's a press-proof Tom Brady, Buccaneers. I'm surprised that the Raiders traded Bowden. I really am. But I'm glad, kind of, that they did. I'll be honest. I didn't really love that as a landing spot for him. And I really didn't like that they were trying to force him into a full-time running back position, which is not a position he's ever played. And honestly, not where I would think his strength lies anyway. So I was kind of happy when they moved him out. Well, look at that. We got another passing the torch, and it's the Bills. It's numbered to 199. We've got Jim Kelly on one side and Josh Allen on the other. So we've had a couple of passing the torch relics tonight. Those don't always come out as frequently as some other hits, but we're finding them tonight. That is a Chase Young Rookie Gridiron Kings for the Redskins. And we've got the Texans with a hollow foil on deck here. And this is J.J. Watt. It's numbered to 99. Going to Houston. A Justin Jefferson canvas rated rookie. Well, if I can get it turned the right way. Numbered to 100 for Minnesota and the Vikings. Which actually, were our other, not all of our canvas, I'm checking to see, were the rest of our canvas rated rookies numbered? No, that one wasn't, and that one wasn't. The Joe Burrow, one of the Joe Burrows was, the others I think are not. Hang on, I want to check one other one. Well, just because, you know, I kind of want to know now, now that one was. Because I'll set it in where we can recap it. So yeah, it looks like that one and one of the Joe Burrow one was also maybe numbered to 100. So, all right, which I might have called out when we hit it. I can't remember. But anyway, it's in the recap stack. So we'll see it again because I made sure to put it in there. There is an Antonio Gibson canvas rated rookie, Redskins. That one was not numbered. So some of them are, some of them aren't. Patriots press proof Mohamed Sanu. Elite Series Van Jefferson for the Rams. Little advertising doohickey. Bill's Cards is happy because his team is hitting well tonight, so he's very happy about that. There was a Jerry Rice Gridiron Kings that went by a second ago. Cole Kmet, canvas, rated rookie for the Bears, and Antonio Gibson, the rookies for the Redskins. The Lions, Jelani Tavai, press proof. Let's tackle this stack. And in it, we have a Jeff Gladney Prism Chrome Vikings. Followed by a press proof Kenyon Drake for the Cardinals. The rookies Michael Pittman Jr. for Indianapolis. Oops, there was a little bit left up there. Let's get that. Let's grab that little section. All right, we have a die-cut hollow foil press proof numbered to 25 for the Saints with Emmanuel Sanders. And then the rookies Anthony McFarland Jr., Pittsburgh Steelers. Press proof Aaron Rodgers, Packers. The rookies Cam Akers for the Rams. A hollow foil to 100 for the Panthers, Luke Kuechly. I say it wrong every time. I always have. His entire career I said that guy's name wrong. I don't know. I can hear him in my head. I can't say him out of my mouth. I don't know what to tell you. All right, our last little bit here out of that box is a canvas unnumbered Pirine for the Jets. And that's it in the way of numbered and things in that one. So we're now rolling into box number 6. And you're asking, well, it has the score. Okay, so let me read this out. Bill's Cards is asking who gets Road to the Super Bowl cards. The player that's on them is who gets them. I'll have to find one so I can demonstrate to you. It has the score, of course, of the game, but it has a specific player on the card. So I'm currently going through to try to find one. We looked at one when we very first started, but I bet you were still buffering then, and I pointed it out. But I'm looking through here to try to find one so I can show you, and of course had to search forever to find it. Okay, so you see it has the score of the game on there, but the player is quite obviously Derrick Henry for the Titans, which you can also see on the back. So the score doesn't determine it. The player on the card determines where it goes. So Derrick Henry and the Titans depicted on that card would go, of course, to the Titans. So yeah, sorry if I didn't make that clear earlier. Or you know what, a lot of you guys were buffering and having YouTube issues at the beginning too, so it could have been a little bit of both. I didn't maybe make it as clear as I could have, and it might have also buffered right past you, so that way we got it cleared up. Jeff, the autograph in the last box was the Mohamed Sanu, I believe, wasn't it? Yeah, you guys, wasn't the Mohamed Sanu the autograph in the last box, right? Yes, I think it was. Hang on a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we have 5 autographs. And we should have 5 autographs. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 relics. And we should have 5 relics. So, yeah, the Mohamed Sanu. But I wanted to double check it because sometimes, you know, I'll get them confused what came out of what box. So, but I did just recount them both right then. And we definitely are at 5 and 5, which is where we are supposed to be. So we should be in good shape. Caught up and all such as that. Okay, so last box mojo. It's time to kick it into gear right now. Let our mojo bring us something super out of this last box. We hope, anyway, right? We're going to try very hard to have that happen. A Devontae Parker for the Dolphins. It is a die-cut hollow foil numbered to 75. Another press proof. The silver press proof basically are to 75. And the gold ones are to 25. But I think we've probably figured that out, established that before now. But anyway, that's the answer to the question. Numbered to 100, it's Jedrick Wills for the Browns with a hollow foil. A press proof Travis Kelce for Kansas City and the Chiefs. A press-proof Bryan Edwards for the Raiders. The rookies Antonio Gibson for Washington. Numbered to 500, we have a hollow foil Barry Sanders for the Lions. The rookies Lynn Bowden for the Raiders. Elite Series, Jonathan Taylor for the Colts. There's a Pat Mahomes road to the Super Bowl for Kansas City and the Chiefs. And this is a canvas rated rookie Okudah for Detroit and the Lions. There's a Joshua Kelly canvas rated rookie for the Chargers. It was not numbered either. DeAndre Swift, the rookies. Well, those two wanted to trade places, didn't they? Believe it or not, we've got another Buffalo Bills hit. Bills Cards picked a good night to actually win his Buffalo Bills because he is cleaning house tonight. It is Tre'Davious White for the Bills, numbered to 100, Jersey Kings with a 4-color relic. So that's the last of the relic hits that we're going to see, but we are still going to have an autograph hit somewhere that we haven't seen yet. It's going to show up out of these last few cards. CeeDee Lamb, Cowboys, Press Proof, Elite Series, Jerry Jeudy, Broncos. And by the way, Oilers cards, and there's a Jalen Hurts Rookie Kings, or Gridiron, rather, Kings. Gridiron Rookie Kings. Did I get? No, I don't know. Anyway, the Oilers, I think there are a couple of Oilers cards in here, base cards anyway. And, of course, the Houston Oilers of old days are the Tennessee Titans of today. So cards always stay with their franchise. So anything that you see that has Oilers on it will correspondingly go to the Titans, since that's what their franchise became. Van Jefferson and the Rams, that is numbered to 299. It's on the rookies card set, and that is the last hit that we have coming out of here tonight as far as autographs and relics. So we got through it with no rewards points, even better. Number 299, there's Calais Campbell and the Baltimore Ravens. And, of course, we may still have some other numbered things or other little goodies in here. So we've got a few left to look through to check that out. Elite Series, Chase Claypool for Pittsburgh. There's a press proof Stephon Gilmore, that was for the Patriots. One little stack of stuff left up there. Adam is asking, do all the cards ship? So, guys, here's the deal. If it is ever, I mean, kind of, you know, in the description, it says something like, unless otherwise stated. So basically, it means unless it tells you something different in the listing description, it will always, without fail, tell you if it is anything other than all card shipping. So there are times when veteran base doesn't ship or something else is split out and done differently. That is a Derrick Henry press proof for the Titans. But every single time, if that is the case, it will absolutely tell you that in the listing description. And it will always be found in at least one place, sometimes multiple places in the description, and always down in the area where it gives you the date and time of the break and the name of the product, the quantity of the product, and all that fun stuff. LaDainian Tomlinson Chargers press proof. The rookies CeeDee Lamb, the Cowboys. Because I figure even if nobody reads anything else in the description, that they would probably at least go to the part to find out the date and time of the break. So you would always find that information in that area if we are something other than all card shipping. And as I said, often I will list it in several places in the description. But at the very least, you know, you can scroll right to that middle area and look at the basic information, and that's where you would find a note if it is otherwise. So we're going to do a little recapping. These are simply our, I'm going to go ahead and call them Chrome, but they're Prism, whatever we want to call them. And we found a few of them. Gladney for the Vikings, Jerry Jeudy for the Broncos. It was a rated rookie. And then Javon Kinlaw for the 49ers. Now the rest of this stuff is hollow foil numbered stuff. And usually I only do the stuff that's like 100 or lower, but we only hit a few that were 500, so let's do them all. It's to 99 for the Ravens, 500 for the Lions, the Browns to 100, 75 for the Dolphins, Panthers to 100. That's to 25 for the Saints. The Joe Burrow here is to 100 on one of the canvas cards. Also to 100 on a canvas is the Justin Jefferson for the Vikings. Number 299 for the Texans, 500 the Raiders, 100 the Steelers, 105, oddly enough, for the Bengals. To 500 for the Cowboys, numbered 225, that is the Colts. That is to 500 for the Browns, to 85 for the Vikings, 100 Titans, 75 for the Falcons, numbered 210 the Steelers. That is numbered 250 for the Lions, to 500 for the Steelers. Was that? Yeah, it was to 500. After I said it, I thought, oh, maybe I'm wrong. It's to 75 for the Rams, 100 for the Texans, 75 for the Packers, 500 the Cardinals, 50 for the Jets, 100 for the Bills, and 500 for the Panthers. Let's do our relic hits. Numbered to 100, that is Tre'Davious White and the Buffalo Bills. We've got a Passing the Torch relic set. To 199, you've got Jim Kelly on one side, Josh Allen on the other, the Bills. Canton Kings, numbered to 25. That is a Brian Dawkins for the Philadelphia Eagles. We have a Passing the Torch for the Texans to 199. Andre Johnson on one side, Will Fuller on the other. The Kansas City Chiefs, numbered to 100. That is a Pat Mahomes All-Pro Kings relic. And then we have a Leather Kings numbered to 25. That is Nick Bosa and the 49ers. Our autographs on the Rookies card set and numbered to 299. It's Van Jefferson for the Rams. We have signature marks numbered to 10. Mohamed Sanu for the New England Patriots. Jack Youngblood, that is also numbered to 10. That is for the Rams. On the Rookies card set and numbered to 299, that's the Titans and Darrington Evans. This is a Leather Kings that is both autograph and relic. It is numbered to 10. It's going to the Steelers with Deontay Johnson. And then we had a good start to things tonight with the Jake Fromm RPA for the Bills. Relic autograph there for Buffalo with your rookie quarterback. So that is the break and the recap. What I'm going to do right now, if you missed it earlier, we're going to take another little peek at shipping information and what's coming up in the days ahead. So this is projected to ship out the door and on the way to you approximately Monday. As always, that is plus or minus a day. So minus a day would be Saturday, plus a day would be Tuesday. I will always do my best to get it out to you as quickly as possible, but right now let's plan on Monday, and if I can get it done sooner, so much the better. And of course, every team pulled cards in here because there's like 800 million trillion cards in here, and every team most definitely will have a stack headed their way. We are now looking at what is coming up in the days ahead. So tomorrow night is Mosaic football, which will have even more cards than we had tonight. It's hard to believe, but true. And we're going to break a 12-box case quantity of that. Now, those are loose boxes from a shared case or shared cases. But it is in a 12-box case quantity. And there'll be about 1,800 cards in that break, so you can expect it to take around 2 hours to do, give or take. And Saturday and Sunday will both be off nights. On Monday night, we're going to come back and break a case of Leaf Valiant football, and we'll start a hair later than normal at 9:15 Eastern instead of 9 Eastern, which of course is 6:15 Pacific. And yeah, I guess that's all we have to talk about there for tonight as well. So thank you everyone again for joining me tonight. I appreciate it very much. I hope that you have a terrific rest of your night as we get back to business with the NFL. I know how happy that makes me, probably you too. And I hope I'll see you again tomorrow night for Mosaic, but if not then, please do come back and see me anytime. I always enjoy having the company. In the meantime, stay safe and happy and healthy, and we will see you tomorrow. Bye now.